Welcome to our program entitled Chemtrails. Hello, my name is Peter C. Nuttall. Let's talk about chemtrails. What are chemtrails? Well, when you look up at the sky, let's back this up a little tiny bit. When I was younger, you'd look up in the sky and it was a beautiful blue sky. And as the years progressed, I started noticing a lot of airplanes flying up in the air, and there was these white vapor trails coming out. So I asked some questions, and a lot of people didn't know what they were. But as the years have progressed on, people are bringing out that this is dangerous what's taking place. You know, just a little while ago, I was outside walking on the golf course, and I looked up in the sky, and there was not one plane. There were about 6 jets way up there spraying this white stuff everywhere, miles and miles long of this white vapor coming out from the back of their airplanes. And I noticed something very, very different. As the time went on, when you were younger or back in time, the skies would be beautiful blue. Now, they're not blue anymore. They're all overcast. And what is also very unusual is that people are going around going coughing. And as you do a little more research into this, you start finding out that the stuff they're spraying out of these, or whatever's coming out of the back of these airplanes, is containing mercury and lead and barium and multiple dangerous poison chemicals. You have to think about who in their right mind would go out and spray all the air that we breathe with poisonous chemicals so that the human beings and children and families all around this world are going to breathe this stuff in. Now think about it. Now, I looked into it, and I've talked to a lot of people and looked at this, and it's very confusing to me because no government takes responsibility for this. No military don't want to speak up to this. Chemical companies don't want to speak up to this. No one's taking responsibilities. But on and on the airplanes go, year after year, spraying the air that we breathe in. People are getting sicker. And the symptoms, coughing, dizziness, headaches, cancers, diseases, it's becoming unbelievable what is taking place. You know, folks, there is no animal in the animal kingdom that does what the human being does. You know, no animal does the murder and the atrocities the human being commits upon each other. But I want to bring something up. I personally, and in my opinion, of which you know an opinion means nothing, but I'll share my opinion anyways, that being, I don't believe it's humans doing this. I believe it is something very sinister, very dark, very evil, orchestrating this to take place across the world. Because no one in their right mind would poison the very earth that you live on. Something is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to wake up. Now, we can read all the reports and hear what scientists have to say, and we can have forums and discuss this in the news and media and say how bad it is and this chemical does that, but that's not going to rectify the problem. People of this world are going to have to stand up and say enough is enough. They're going to have to unify together and say enough is enough. This is our families. This is the future generations coming. Ladies and gentlemen, with great respect, it is not normal to have chemtrails being sprayed all around the world. It's time to wake up and say no to the psychopaths, because I share with you, it'll be human beings doing all the grunt work, all the labor, loading these airplanes, putting all the chemicals in. But who's in the background? Who's paying for all this? Well, in my opinion, I think we the people are paying for it by way of our pensions, of the missing monies from all over the governments of the world. Somebody is financing this. For what reason? Well, let's stop and think about that. Well, one I can think of is, wouldn't it be smart to change all the air so that if you were going to do a mass conspiracy against the world, you want to run a holograph program and broadcast. Let's say we have an alien invasion, and everybody gets panicked and terrified. That's one reason. Another reason could be is that they want to dumb us down. But I go even further. I say depopulation. I believe that they are slowly killing us. Gently, nice and easy does it, but nevertheless, the extermination process is alive and well. You cannot breathe in lead, mercury, and all these poisonous chemicals and expect nothing to happen. It's time to wake up. And the people are going to have to do it, because I share with you, your governments are not going to do it, your politicians are not going to do it, you're going to have to stand up. People are going to have to stand up and say no more of this insanity. Who is doing it? Where are they? Why are they doing it? Time to wake up. Thanks for sharing your time. And don't breathe the air. Too many chemicals. Thank you.